All right, here we go. Oh, this is taking too long. I have rearranged, reorganized, rethought, re-slept. Webcam stopped working. Stupid webcam. And reboot my computer. So I have redone so many things. Okay, so here is, we've got our ships, our last 2 or 3 that we need to send away. Before we do that, this is a learning process. I'm now smelting a lot of stuff in remote locations. So the closest one, like carbon, it hit me. Why am I bringing everything close by? So I have this nice little format. We got solar sails on the bottom. That works. It doesn't matter. They still collect the power. And then we're bringing in the power, we're bringing in the resources. All the miners are Mark II. And if we look at that, they're bringing in about 312 units a minute of carbon ore. We've got smelters Mark II that are grabbing that. Right, we still have 500. It's grabbing that. We're making our carbon, putting the carbon into extra storage. That carbon is then going into a loading station, and then I've got a freighter that's going multiple, so the freighter carbon transport, I've got him set to go to carbon load 1 and carbon load 2. So I've got 2 outposts. I'm looking at the camera, but it's off. I've got 2 outposts, and it's going to go between the 2 of those, pick up all it can. It's going to wait 60 seconds or wait 1 minute to each one. It's just going to keep cycling through, and then it's going to unload its carbon at the station, because that's all I really need. I just need the carbon. I don't need smelters now to smelt the thing. Just do it over there. I don't want to see it. So it does help clean things up a bit. So I've got that going on for ingots, titanium, and then I've got hull plating. I've got outposts making the hull plating and bringing it in. Same with was our glass fiber, our gold bars, and our molecular bonding. Now, I'm also doing some of that stuff in other locations. I've got a wormhole here to this one's connected to our asteroid belt, which I called Atroid Belt because I'm a dum-dum. And the asteroid belt is making our super alloy here. It's got 1 going. I don't need a ton of it yet. So I've got super alloy being made from our tungsten and our titanium. I also have outposts out here making titanium hull plating. There's the ship for hull plating. And I've got another one out here somewhere making something. I don't know what it is. Carbon nanotubes, that's what it was. Carbon nanotubes. And you can see I got a lot. Let's grab another stack. I always need a ton of these. I've got these off right now. They're not delivering back to the main hub in alpha because this is, I could turn the hull plating back on and fill that up. And I think, where is it? It's over here. Carbon nanotube. We're full. I even got a bonus storage of it over here. We got plenty. So that has been working out tremendously, but I wanted to get in here because we're going to send these off. We're going to hit level 9. Glacial ice ring. Nice. Manufactory, medium shipyard, missile turrets, which we don't need. Storage Mark II to Mark IIIs. Messin heavy hauler. Advanced plating, engines, microfusion reactors, supercomputers. Oh man. New technologies have been unlocked. Yup. Manufactories can be constructed on the most complex parts to be assembled. Medium shipyards are now available to fill ever larger and more complex starship orders. Note, larger ships may require microfusion reactors to be installed. These ships must be fueled quickly after completion to avoid something or other. Glacial ice ring, automated mining of ice asteroids, use ice oxygen production. We also recommend building enhanced missile turrets. So we don't need those since we're playing in peaceful mode. And we got, oh my gosh. All this stuff we got to make 1,000 nitrox. 25, yeah, I got it. Zip it. These need fuel for the Mason photon tanker, Aeron 250 couriers. Man, oh man. All right, let's take a look. Let's hit M. System. We can now go to the glacial. So enemy strength. Man, we don't have hardly any. So we're gonna get ice, titanium, gold, silica, carbon, which is what we're getting in the alpha. Just more. I'm guessing we're gonna get a lot of water. Enemy strength is in there. Let's call this Glacio. Because I've been playing a lot of Astroneer lately, so we're gonna call that Glacio. Can't afford. I need more nanoplating. Gosh, it's always nanoplating. I want 10 storage full of this. I'm so sick and tired of waiting on nanoplate, nanotube, something, nano crap, nano poops. All right, here we go. We're gonna go back into Glacio and enter. Here we go. Let's check it out. It's so cold. I'm shivering like an idiot, but you can't see because my camera's off. All right, we got lots of ice. What I have been doing is coming into the map and putting right here a marker that just says hub, because they're all different. This isn't very big. The map's not very big. That's okay. And we should be able to open it up pretty quickly. There's one. Titanium ore. Okay, so I thought it was going to be ice water. That's what we're here for. We need some more alien artifacts. That's good to see. This shouldn't take too long to open up. Seems like you're getting the raw end of the deal here. Seems like all my videos are just, it won't take long, are just opening up the map. And there's so much more to the game than just opening up the map. But I like to do this when I'm in a new sector, a new planet system, because I want to see where all my resource nodes are for mining. Now you take ice water, you take it back, you make you can make oxygen, and that combined with nitrile, I don't know what it's called, nitritium, is going to make our nitrox, and we're going to need a lot of nitrox. We need 1,000. So we need to make a bunch of that. I've looked, there's no way to make my little guy run faster. Zooming out is the best way to make him go fast. All right, we don't have a ton of stuff. This is pretty quick. Is that it? That's it. All right, we have gold, ice water. I want that one. Ice water. We got 3 ice waters. It's not not bad. It's not bad. All right, we have this. We're there. Let's go back. And where do I want to put this? This is where we're making our ships. Let's delete this. All right, let's go to the end of our production line. This is just where we're making stuff. So we can come in here and add stuff down here. Just add some. And we're going to add a couple of those. And let's get into, okay, general. We have medium shipyards now, which I think we're probably going to need for the heavy hauler. Production, we now have a manufactory. Let's just grab one. Oh my gosh, I can't afford it. Oh, I need super alloy. I got them right here. I'll grab a stack. Stack of super alloys. Production, manufactory. Right there. Now, what do I make with this? Recipes. Advanced plating, heavy frames, medium. Okay, so this is going to take, yep. I'm looking at carbon nanotubes. Or carbon plating. What is this? Oh my gosh. Something crazy. What is this? Supercomputers. Alright, well, we gotta make supercomputers. So production. Let's go into fabricator. I don't know where it is. It's not there. Alright. Delete it. Let's look at refineries and see what this gets us. Nothing. Okay. Is it in here? It is. Okay, so we just need more of those. We're gonna need a bunch of these, so we'll just hit 4 and stick it there. And I'm gonna need some more of those. See how many we can make. Need more composites. I think there's my composites. Yes. Grab a stack. I need a couple more of these. There we go. So we have manufactory. Let's change this. Let's do our heavy plating. Let's keep them all in our pretty little ducks. Pretty little maids all in a row. And then our supercomputer. And then our big beefy boy. Man, how much power are we going to need for this? Control. If you hit control, you can see everything, which can be really helpful if you're just trying to zip around. I should mark that in my tips and tricks. Left control to show labels. That needs to be capitalized. All right. So we can see what we need to do. We need to make a heavy transport. Nope. Production. Nope. Resource. Nope. General. All right. Well, we need. All right. We can't do much until we get advanced plating and heavy frames. This is where I'm going to start pulling my hair out because we're going to have to expand. Okay. This needs super alloy, molecular bonding, and nanoplating. We have nanoplating here. And what I want to do is we're going to need some of that stuff for these. So we need Aeon Courier. Does not need plating, nanoplating. Photon tanker does not, it does need nanoplating. And the heavy mason is not in here. So we're gonna need it for that. But let's come here and I think there's a way, wait, If I hit F, Alt for details. I thought there was clear all links. Is that just for that, or is that everything? Okay, it's just for that. Good. All right, now let's come down here. Our manufactory, we need our super alloy. I've been calling them boogers. It's molecular bonding and nanoplating. Molecular bonding. Let's hit control so we can see what's going on. F to link molecular bonding comes up here. Let's link each one of these to its own storage. There we go. Get that out of the way. Now we need supercomputer or super sexies. This is not labeled. Let's go ahead and label this super alloy. Super alloy. Now its label is showing this is ice water. Water. I think it's called water ice. That's fine. There we go. Then I can see our labels. This is our nitratium. This is our nitrox. There we go. Let's see these. Control to show labels only works with custom labels. Okay, so we need supercomputers. We're going to grab super alloys to come all the way down here. And then we need, where was it? Nanoplating also needs to come down here, but I think I did that already. There we go. Now it should be getting everything. Did I? Yeah, I got the goobs. We got the super alloy, and we should start. Yep, there we go. Now, what I've been doing is limiting my output here. So this output, what is this? Advanced plating, we need to label it. Advanced plating. Now while we're in the advanced section, I'm going to click on one of these. I'm going to disable it, copy all, then come back and re-enable it. So what that's doing is it's blocking off all of these slots so that I only make one stack of advanced plating, and when it can't, it's going to shut down and chill out because I don't want it soaking up everything all the time. Okay, that one's working. This one needs to be, oh geez, this is going to be fun. Super alloys. This is, what are we making? Heavy frames. Let's just go ahead and heavy frames. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That works too. I wanted to come in here and do this, disable it, copy to all, re-enable it. And for this, we're gonna wipe that out. Oops. Just wipe that out. It goes back to default. I don't care what it's making, as I know my lines line up with small scramjets. You know what I'm saying? This is medium engines, so we're gonna come in here. Medium engines. And this is what I've been doing. And so you really haven't missed much. This is supercomputer. Supercomputer. And microfusion reactors. Reactors. Microfusion MF reactors. You MF reactors. All right, I just want one of each. And that's good. See how these are shut down? Because I don't need small arrowing. I don't need this many small arrow wings. I just need some. And so it's filled up, it's doing its thing, and it's not taking any more of my resources. That's what I like to see. So you can hold Alt while you're over this and see what we got to use. We need super alloys into here. We need, what is that? It's the yellows. It's this one. F. That's going to come down to here, and we need molecular bonding into there as well. So it's going to get all the things eventually. I don't care how long it takes. There we go. Got some super alloy. Now we're going to have to go to third location and get more super alloy going. At some point, I don't care. Here we go. It's going. The output's going to be limited. Here we go. What do we need here? Oh my god. All the things. Okay. Well, we need molecular bonding here. We need, I think it was small engines. There it is. Small engines. And molecular plating again. It's just nanoplating. That's the real problem. And then some more of the reinforced frames. Let's take a look. Just to make medium engines. Okay, something new. We need computers. Is here? Nope, I don't want it there. I don't want computers there. Oh, that's circuit. What am I doing? Circuit boards. Uncheck that. Oh, it's waiting on resources because it's taken forever. That's fine. We need computers, which is here. We hover over it. F. Computer's going over there. Looks like it is. Yep. And fiber cables. Fiber optics. Go. That needs to go there. And then the last one is superconductor. Yep. Alright, it's getting all the things. Last one. Finally, gold. Alright, we need superconductors. We need gold. We don't really have any use for gold just yet. And super stuff. And supercomputers. And then we wait for 8 hours for all this to get done. Let's pick this guy up and move him out of the way. Now, I still don't think we can put up our medium. Let's pin it so we know what we need for our medium shipyard. And I think that's all that really... Yep, there goes the power. I need more of the things. control. Oh my gosh. Reinforced plates. And nanocarbon. We're going to take all of that. We're going to take 2 of those. Because we need to put out more. This is going to get dangerous real quick. And then we need to connect them. And that should give us 2380. Power comes up. We're gonna need so much. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have, if we go look at 2, I'll just hit F2. I don't know where the gas giant. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these cloud miners going out, getting us hydrogen. They don't get much. It's 46 a minute. So that's times 5, 10, 50, 100, 250-ish per minute. That comes down this tube into this storage tank. Yeah, we're losing big time. How much power do we have here? 580. So I can Control C. We're gonna paste this guy down and grab another one. And we need to connect. I've got it mapped at 8 is my tubes or my pipes. And then that should give us about 300. Now the max flow, if you look over this, the max flow rate is 300. So this flow, we're getting up there, but we need that. We desperately need that. This is using, I've got it set on unlimited. Let's change this. So you can adjust how much you want to store in here. If you adjust this down here, so I have it on unlimited. That'll store 1,000 units of hydrogen in here, which is super nice because something goes down. You've got time to go solve a problem. However, this is not gonna satisfy what I want it to satisfy. So we're gonna have to build out a bunch more of these hydrogen cloud harvesters. Because the last thing I want, as you've just seen, I don't want my main hub going down. So if we take a look at this, it's coming in, we're going in here, it's going into a secondary tank, and I had to do that. I didn't have to, but I did do that. And so that, well, because I was feeding it in both lines from the wormhole generator, but now we're using that hydrogen for power. We got our power limited. It's going to fill all those up, but we also need it to fill up our ships. So we're seem to be doing okay. It's going down 764, 763, 762. So we're losing a little bit. I want to go back. And we're just gonna make a new line right down here. And we're gonna just plop that down. Now, I need to move this. Let's move this. And switch this. Hit H to rotate. I don't know why it's H. We need power. Grab this. General pipe. There we go. Now we're not getting much. That's okay. Just needs a little bit. It uses, these use 12 per minute. And these generate 46 a minute. So if we go back to 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have almost 10, so that's 440 a minute. You're gonna make me get calculator out, aren't you? So it's 12 times 9 is 108. No, that's not what I wanted. I want 46. Yeah, 108. I need 108. And if we go back to 2, we're definitely generating that. It's just not enough. That's okay. That's okay. This is saturated 103, so it's not saturated. It's okay. Check out our power. We have 60. We're going to control C. Block. All right, I'm going the outside. And here is where we need to go in and put power. We need pipe junctions. Control C. Every 2 spots. Because that is gonna let us, oops, wrong button on my mouse. Do that. Just gonna connect everything nice and easy. Summer breeze makes you fine. There we go. Now it's connected. Now we have this flow. There's, it's going down. It's down into the atmosphere, getting gas. We come back with 50. That's cool. We got all our arrows going the right way, left, left. This one needs to go up into here. This one needs to go out. Now, it probably doesn't help that I hear. Let's just hit. You can click on them and turn the power off with Z. Let's turn that power off. Let's just run on our... Ooh, that's close. Oh, that's close. These don't generate much power. If you come into power and look at this stuff, these cyclone generators generate 50 megawatts and the hydrogen generates 150 megawatts. So let's do this. I wonder if... Of course I don't have enough. We need superconductors. Where? I know what it looks like. Right there. Control Shift, grab a stack, go back. And now I should be able to put another one down. Can't put it there because it's in the way. Yeah, that sucks. Only in the way because there's something there. Can I put it? Can't. Let's put one here. Let's do this. This is going to... Generators are low on fuel. Let's uncheck that. We're going to remove that. And this... with its 50 whenever it comes online. Why isn't it? Doesn't have any storage. That's okay. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna attach it straight to there. So this is generating 46. This is taking 12. So this one, we should be able to copy this and do it again. Connect it. Because you generate 150 megawatts of power each. So we're going to have this one come up here whenever it's ready. Here it comes. He's going to come up with his 50 and should, let's hit, oops, that's E. Gosh dang it. There we go. We're getting some power. We're getting some more power. Hopefully that'll help. give us some more power. 700. That way this is all, yeah, we're doing a lot better. 200 a minute now. Generators are low on fuel. Tell me about it. Just gonna let them run. They'll be fine. We had plenty of power before. All right, so now we have, we should have some more fuel coming in here. We're at 270. Weren't we at 7 something before? We're so screwed. We're so screwed. Yeah, I really need to focus up here. Like another one down. Let's do that. We're gonna move this to here. We're doing all right. We're gonna see if we can copy, paste. We can. We're gonna pull. Oops. Kind of hard to see with that giant ball in your face. But this is what we're gonna do. There we go. We're gonna remove this and see if we can put the storage tank down. We can. And storage tank, let's connect that up, send it out. So now we should be able to hold some reserves here. Because I need to add more harvesters, and in order to do that I need to add more harvesters so that I can generate power for the harvesters. That makes sense. Here we go. Let's take a look. There we go. This has got some fuel. This has got some 50s and 50s. I'm gonna drop that 50 right in there. Why did it only drop in 10? Oh, it dropped it all. It's just taking it fast. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. Well, that's fine. Let's go back to 1. Let's see how much we have. I mean, we have thousands. Okay, now it's climbing up. 387, 388, 390. There we go. That's what I want to see. 400. All right, it's climbing. Now we can focus on other things. Now, we have stuff going. There we go. We got some heavy plates. This isn't making jack. Well, it is. It's making supercomputers, but those are being taken over here. 1.1 a minute, and this is making 1.7 a minute. And that's because I have it's point stuff now, because I've unlocked, I got 5 tech points, and I've been using that for here, production speed. Let's take a look at our 20 inventory. I'm going to use it on myself. Now we can hold all kinds of stuff. That's what I like, because we're building like crazy. All right, we need to make a medium shipyard. So we have our composites. We need 10 heavy frames. We need 25 of these. So you middle mouse, 25. And then we grab that. I need 10 of these and middle mouse, 10. There we go. I have enough for just 1. And hopefully I can put it here, but I don't think I can. God dang it. I don't want to put it over here because I have, we're just going to have to move them. Let's put it on the other side, right there. Because I have my barges set up, my tugboats. Alright, we're going to just delete them. We'll move them. And let's delete this. And I know it was really dumb. That's what you're thinking. Transport tug bay. Because I want that one right there. So this is a tug bay, and it's going to move ships around within its quadrant. So what we do is we come in here to F, and we say, I want a tug. I want this to come down here for fuel, and I want this to come here. That's where it was. Gotta be yellow, it can't be red. So let's just stick it right there, and that should be about in the range. And this one should already be set up. Let's do it anyway. Oh, do I need another tug? Each tug can only do one thing. That's okay. Control C. We'll stick this one right next to it. What? Oh, it can't go to a tug station. It's got to go to a fuel station. There you go. You just map it to that. This fuel depot is already mapped to go down here. So now we can come in here and say we need 25. Shift 1, 2, 5. And we could use... We're just going to do one at a time. Let's do the Aeon Courier first, because I need 250. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. 250. And then we can add another one, so we need that, and we need the tanker 100 times. Ridiculous. Okay. That's our queue. How are you making anything right now? I don't have it linked up to be making anything. I don't think it is, because it doesn't have any supplies. This is just the ghost of what it's going to look like. Okay, so what do we do now? Now that we have that, let's check our power. Producing 230, we're using max 220. This is going to be close. We're going to have to rethink our whole lives here in a bit. And our nitrox, let's go ahead and F to link our nitrox to the hub for this. Oh, we need 25 micro fusion reactors as well. I don't think I need those for anything else, right? Oops. If I click on this, I do need them. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare to make. It's just gonna take hours. The way I'm doing things, it's just gonna take hours. I still don't like our... this is pulling in our nitratium. Oh, I didn't want that to go there. I want this to go there. So nitratium doesn't go there. Nitrox does. It's all right. We can just click and drag it to the trash. We got plenty right here. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade that to level 2. And that should allow this to deplete some. Making nitratium. This is making nitrox. Oh my gosh. All right, let's start on these Aeon couriers. We need hull plating, computers, and small engines. Hull plating is back here. We got plenty of hull plating, so we're gonna grab from this first one, F. It's gonna go all the way over. And computers and small engines. So computers from there They're down here. And small engines. There we go. And that's just gonna take friggin' forever to make 250 of these things. I mean, I could set up a whole array of these. It's fine. There's plenty of other stuff to do. I've got to revamp power. We need to add more power. Because I'd love to have 20 of these fusion reactors, but we need to supply it with the appropriate amount of hydrogen. Okay, that's up to 1,000. That's up to 1,400. I love it. So, tugs. See what it's doing there? It's gonna go. It's gonna grab the ships and move them around. Put it in the parking space. And then it's gonna go back to its station. Until the next ship is ready, which is going to be a minute, because all these other things are being used elsewhere. I need to really go back and you talk about scale up. I almost need to have a separate line of parts being produced, because I guarantee these computers and small engines are being used elsewhere. So if we come in here and look at, computers, and I hit F, it's being used clear back here. Where'd it go? Computers is being used by supercomputers, and it's taken 4 of them, so now is the time where we really need to make just a ton of stuff, but it is what it is. Hull storage. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. That looks good. That's full. That's full. What I want to see, we need to make more of that. We're making tons of that, so we need to make more molecular bonding. I think I have this. It's slowly going down. Molecular bonding is being used. Carbon production. That's not it. Carbon production. Bonding. And so when I go there, I wish I could alt for details. I don't want to see all that. Let's go out to bonding and see what we got going on there. Carbon production. I think it's out here. Yeah, I don't have it. This is why I need to have. So it just says, where'd it go? Dock bonding. All right. We're going to double click. Alt. Bonding production. Now we should be able to see it. There it is. When you're in this mode, I don't think it shows you docks. It just shows you your outpost, your mines. There we go. So this is mining 500. Why are we still putting that in there? Why aren't these running? Everything's going out. And everything. Do I not have? Yeah, molecular bonding 100 on. Is this full? It is full. That's why. So we're going to upgrade that. It increases its output speed. So hopefully, yeah, there they go. They kicked on right there. This is level 1. Let's ramp it up to level 2 to give it more storage space and a faster feed from storage unit. Bonding, and if we look at the bonding transport, there it is. Let's level that up to Mark II to give it more storage space as well. That's gonna go load everything. Let's come up here and make it wait for both. Wait until the hold is full and stay at the dock while resources are loading. Just make it stay here until it's full completely. This might take a minute, but it's fine. We're not using it a ton. Where are we at? 50 minutes. Okay, so this is just what I've been doing for this whole time. So you have to, you gotta build stuff out, and then you just gotta wait for it to be made. And then once the stuff's made, you gotta come back in. You gotta make it into ships. How many do we got? We just got 1 so far, because we're waiting on parts. And this isn't even set up to receive anything yet, so I mean, we could, but I just don't want to. It's just gonna take days, like actual real life days, to get that done. I kind of need to go back to the block and redo this, because I have, this is our asteroid belt 2, and we have more tungsten and silica and titanium. Tungsten, maybe we don't have a bunch. We got more gold, which we don't need. Silica, we could be pulling in those silicas and just having it shipped in through the gate to come here. We got 4 now. 4 is just gonna be titanium. I guess we could use that, and the water, and gold. So we got titanium and gold. And then 2 is just our gas giant. It really doesn't have anything. These are all crashes I need to go pick up to get the ancient, but I've got 1 nitrium node out here. Here's another one, nitratium, yeah. And then the third one, that's the only one I've got hooked up. So we are kind of struggling for resources, but that's the game. That's the game. I might just let this run overnight and let everything stockpile up. I mean, right? Let everything stockpile. I really need to, all right, we need to make more of this. Oh yeah, we're out of super alloys already. So we need to click R, get those. So we have this one. Let's just go ahead and make, oops. Can't afford it because I need more nano plating. It's fine. I just doubled production. So this is coming out to a storage, and the storage is going to, it's just going out to our wormhole. But it is slow. Really need to update this. That's not needed. They're working as fast as they can. So Mark II docks increase the speed that they deliver items to 50%. But as you can see, I need some more things, and I guarantee I don't have it. Oh, I do have it. I want to do your face. I need some more nanocarbons. Let's grab a couple of stacks of those. Go back to 3. And said 3. Oh, we're at 3. Right here. Mark II. Deliver faster. Deliver. Now I need composite and more nanotubes. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. That's fine. I need composite and more nano plating. What? Oh, carbon nanotubes. And 3. Now we can upgrade to Mark II. It's just going to deliver the stuff faster, but I mean, they're already pretty full. Store 100. It's going to hold more resources. It's fine. And I need more superconductors. Here. We're out. We're out because everything's using them. All right. Fun stuff.